All right, we are back. Today I want to work on, excuse me, whoa, burps. Oh my god. What am I, Rick Sanchez? Anyway, today we want to work on the body. Ooh. Alright. Where's polypaint? I want to turn off polypaint. Here it is. Great. Hey guys. Hey Black Girl. Hey Mr. Mercs. I always have to allow. Zeth, what is Korean? That is soju. It's similar to sake, but I think it's like higher alcohol. There's a higher alcohol percentage, and also it's Korean and not Japanese. It's pretty good, good stuff. I snuck out yesterday and got me 2 bottles of very cheap soju. This is like the kind of stuff like I think like college kids just get hammered on. It's gonna be a fun stream, I can tell you that. It's fine. Am I still in the States? I haven't gone to the States yet, actually. Malaysia has extended their MCO, their Movement Control Order, to August of 31st. So, that means theoretically I can stay here until the 31st, but I sent off an email and I'm going to go call the Malaysian Immigration Department and see what's up. See if foreigners can still stay here during that time. Otherwise, I have about like 2 weeks or so. 2 weeks to get a plane ticket, which is plenty of time. Man, why is ZBrush chugging so much? Do I have anything running in the background? I have the Elder Scrolls construction set, but that hardly takes it anything. I think it's just like a lot of new history. I really gotta figure out why ZBrush chugs this much. It's not because of polygon count, right? This isn't like an unbearable amount of polygons for ZBrush to handle. Something else is up. Maybe ZBrush isn't using the graphics card right? 2 weeks? I would be panicking. Eh. It's alright. What did I forget in the USA? I didn't forget anything. I haven't been back to the US in like 6 years. Coming up to 7 almost. I've been perpetually traveling since I was like, I think like 20. I'm almost 27 now, so. NVIDIA control panel, where is that? I'm not too worried because like all you really need in life, at least all I really need in life is like my laptop and clothes and my wallet and phone. That's about it. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get NVIDIA control panel because I'm thinking that might be why chugging. I did some behind the scenes NVIDIA settings. Another thing I want to check out is maybe like ZBrush memory. I don't know why it would be out of memory because I bumped it up a ton. Let's see. Mem. What? Why is it on 4 max polygons per mesh? 34. How much is that? 34 million? Or it should be 34 million, right? No, 34, 35. I don't know. It's very strange. But we should bump that up. Probably. I don't know about document and do. Let's leave it at that then. Compact memory now. Let's try that. All right, NVIDIA control panel. Let's go add ZBrush. Holy shit, the polygons. Yeah. Not mentioning GF. Yes, you forgot to mention me. My girlfriend's not in the US. Malaysian. Is it hard to learn ZBrush, would you say? If you've never picked up another 3D modeling app, it's gonna be difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Picking up 3D modeling is difficult at first, but if you keep at it, you'll learn, and eventually it'll be super easy. Yeah, I have to say it is probably, well, I don't know. I don't know. It depends on how advanced you want to go into ZBrush. ZBrush is, I think, easier to learn than most 3D applications, but it's also the skill ceiling is a lot higher. Or I don't know. Okay, where is ZBrush? In there it is. Use high performance NVIDIA processor. Gotta wait for it to apply. I wish they did like some optimization for the NVIDIA control panel. It's always so slow. I don't know if they can optimize it more, but it would be nice if they could. Uh-oh, ZBrush is white screened for me. We'll have to wait for a bit. Did I actually do anything here? Not really. I guess I can just close the program and then I'm just gonna restart ZBrush. I don't want to have to wait. Blackwell, there's gotta be a streaming site better than Twitch, man. I need it for my job and stuff. You can stream on YouTube, right? I'm pretty sure YouTube allows streaming. Okay. I shouldn't see that. These anima spoilers. All right. Where did it go? Here it is. Yes, YouTube has streaming. I don't know why I don't stream on YouTube. I guess I just stream on Twitch because whenever I think of streaming, I think of Twitch. Like synonymous. this any faster? Seems about the same speed. Do I get any chuggy lag? It feels maybe a little bit smoother. How about memory? How come the undo is so low? I'm worried about pressing compact again. It's gonna take forever. But obviously, that much undo isn't the case because we've been working at the same settings for a while now, and it seems okay. So we're just gonna dive in and work on this now. Where is Polypaint? I can never find it. Here it is. Alright. Play build up, and I wanna smooth out this. I already did this last time, but it doesn't take too long. This is from the clip curve that we used on the horn last stream because I wasn't too happy about how the horn made the whole sculpt look. Well, it didn't really fit in with the sculpt. It's more of like a tanky character now instead of a streamlined, agile one. So... oh yeah, we were working on the head. That's what we were doing last stream. So we'll just... I want to blend this in with the... wait a minute here. I want to create a socket for these two limbs. So let's go hide that, and we'll just create a socket here. It looks like I already sort of made one here, but then it kind of got lost in the modeling process. So I'll just redo that so it actually fits. There we go. Let's go see how it looks now. Right, let's work on this. So it's like socket ends. You can stream on Pornhub. Hey, don't like activists use Pornhub sometimes? Sounds pretty legit to me. Plus, you'll get a lot of views with a name like Blackrel on Pornhub. Not gonna lie. Why would activists use Pornhub? Well, probably because like YouTube is blocked in their country or something. But usually, even then, like most porn sites are probably blocked as well. How do I want these jaws to conform? This is actually pretty good. Like at first I thought, man, this sucks. It's so sweet, you know? Like, so sweet. Who makes soju this sweet? And then like the more I drink it, it's like, oh my god, it's still sweet, but it tastes alright. Now I'm like, I don't know about this. This one time in Korea, like, they sell soju like everywhere, even in like 7-Elevens. And it's like, this is what? This is like 17% alcohol. So yeah, fun stuff. But no, I'm not alcoholic, for those wondering. Gotta drink responsibly. 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 Oh god. Wow, that looks that looks pretty crazy. Oh my god, where's my body? It's just my mouth. Yep. Stuff. Oh wait, symmetry's not on. Turn on. Just cause symmetry. You know, gotta have symmetry, otherwise you have to sculpt both sides of the mesh. That'll be fun. Sure looks creepy without his body. I gotta work on the eyes and stuff too. We've hardly even touched the head area. Some ridges. Ruffle ridges. What's your favorite kind of potato chips? I'm just throwing that question out. Anyone can answer. Or not. It's okay. Understand. Olive oil tater chips? I haven't had those before. That sounds like something they'd have in Europe or like Spain. I like sea salt and vinegar chips. Those are the best. The pain I get, the pain emanating from my tongue, is what keeps me alive. How come I hit the body? Where's the body? Oh, there it is. Like, where's the body? It's there. Right, the socket is still not. Well, is it the socket not in the right place, or is the mandibles not in the right place? It's a key distinction there. And I would argue that the mandibles are in the wrong place. So let's go move the mandibles into their sockets. Ooh, logical. I want that. This also kind of widens it, so I want to do that. turn off symmetry, and I can just move it in. Easy as that. Mirror and weld. There we go. Alright, looking nice. I can probably lower its mouth a little bit more too, so when I do animate it, I can actually animate the mouth opening and closing. And if the mouth is lower, then that means there's more space, more geometry, so it would look higher quality. Basically, basic premise of T-posing. So I want to mask off the lower half. Where is mask curve? All right, there we go. Let's smooth that out a bit. And this is going to be a bit awkward too. Let's go hide the claws. All right, a bit easier now. Rotate. Whoa. I don't like this gimbal tool. I like this transpose tool instead. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like OG ZBrush, because in the earlier versions of ZBrush, they didn't have this. They didn't have the gimbal tool that they have on default now, which is nice if you're transitioning from a traditional 3D app, but not nice if you've been using the transpose tool that you've been using in ZBrush for the past 3 years. I bet there's a way to like switch which tool it is by default in preferences. Alright, let's go check that out. In here somewhere, transpose. Where is config? No, not config. Gizmo 3D. That's the one that I don't want. I want transpose. I don't want Gizmo 3D. Oh, there's performance too. I really gotta figure out what all this means. Then I can actually make ZBrush work better. I gotta figure out what all this stuff means. But now's unfortunately not the time. Transpose. Radius 3D. That's not it, is it? I'm gonna turn that off. Let's go see what happens. I don't know what happened. Nothing happened. Let's go turn it back on. Oh, wait. Let's go see that again. Okay, it did something to the spheres. Let's go just keep 3D on because I have no idea what it really does, but it did affect the circles in some way for selection. So I'll just keep that on. Okay, let's go move this up a bit more. Alright, that looks good. Damn, Zeth, you're the softest mushrooms ever. Speaking of T-posing, what happened after your last stream? What did we do last stream? That was like last week. I thought we worked on the head. We worked on the body. Did you just fart? No. This is my soju. That's the sound of an alcoholic. Alright. Yeah, last stream we did a ton of proportioning to the I guess you can call this like an upper torso area. We did a ton of that. We removed the horn in the front because we couldn't really decide if we wanted like a longer curved horn, or if we just want to keep the horn or whatever. In the end, I decided it looked kind of fragile, so that's why I removed it. So now it's just like a big hulking mega lobster crab. All right, we gotta go do some fine tuning here. Fine tuning for the details and stuff. There's a lot of. We should probably get working on the arms in the front here. So let's go hide. Let's go hide the rest of the legs. Hide those. You see all this. Okay, now that we can just see that, this should be good enough to work on the sockets. But actually, maybe we should. Look, this is hella warped. We gotta fix this. I don't know how this got worked, but it did. I think we were like moving proportions around, and then I maybe forgot to mask this, or maybe I shouldn't have masked it. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard finding the right proportions, but it's well worth the effort. At least for me, it's hard for me to find good proportions. It takes a while to get to them. Kind of want this socket to be a bit more circular, so I'll just tuck that in, and I'll also move this out. Entry is on, right? Yeah, okay. Ooh, we should put on topological. Or I think I'll just mask this because topological, it does another calculation, if I'm not mistaken. Whenever you use topological and then you use like a move brush or something, it does an additional calculation to determine what is affected by topological. So that would just slow down your movements. So generally, I find that masking is the better way to go. If there's just like a small area here, easy to separate off and mask. Otherwise, you'll always get like this micro stutter whenever you use topological. Especially on a large mesh like this, like multi-million polygon mesh. If it was something smaller, you wouldn't notice the stutter. Why didn't you pass out yet? You must be a fucking elf. Well, I just read it on the back of this ball. This one's actually only 13%. The last one I had was 17%. That was like, it's like Everclear or something. What? Let me go check out where the. Here. Yeah, this one is. This one is 17.2%. Pretty nasty stuff. This one is a nice 13%. That's about like the same as a red wine or something. Although red wines can vary a lot, I think. Go from like anywhere from like maybe 11, 12% to like 20 plus, I guess. Mega lobster. Probster. I mean, at the end, ZBrush didn't want to calculate AAT pose, so you finished this. Oh yeah, yeah. It finally I finally did the T pose, and then I saved, and then I just went to bed. Well, actually, I went to bed, and then I woke up in the morning, and it finally saved. and T-posed, and yeah, it's all good. Okay, here I want to turn on topological because this is attached to the same mesh, and it's kind of feeling a bit sticky here, a bit gummy. Let's go smooth it out. Unfortunately, we have to kind of smooth it out a bit. It's fine, I can always re-add some of the details. They were kind of sloppy before. Probably want to dynamesh this soon after I get all of these sockets into place, all the legs into place. Do a dynamesh and then add some more detail, then possibly dynamesh again, and then we'll do a final z-remesher pass. Hopefully it'll be done then. Whoop. I pressed the wrong scale bar. Okay, let's go to solo mode. Kind of want everything has sort of like a flow to them, so I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's like the Fibonacci scale or something like that. Fibonacci something or other. But that's kind of what I'm talking about. Perfect circle. Everything has a curve to an end. If you do art long enough, you'll be able to like instantly recognize recognize the perfect circle if you just keep looking. What's it called again? I gotta look it up. Oh yeah, wait, I remember. It's called the Fibonacci sequence. Right, that's right. So if you do art long enough, you'll be able to see the Fibonacci sequence and everything. It's just like a third eye you gotta train. Let's go turn off topological because it's giving me some lag. Ah, so much smoother. I want to have the sockets in the right place, and then I can work on the legs. Because before I was like working on the legs and the sockets, and that was kind of slowing me down. Why is this one like bigger than the rest? I gotta like somehow even them out a bit because they are all relatively the same size. This part really needs work. It's like all mangled here. That's what Dynamesh will solve for us. And this one this is also part of the upper legs, right? Right here, isn't it? Let's go shift that back up. It's like all warped a bit. Let's bring that back with the other mandibles. I'm thinking maybe there's too many mandibles here. I don't know. Maybe we gotta make them a bit smaller and more spindly. Because right now they're super chunky. And I don't know if that's a great look. I feel like maybe if they're a bit thinner and more nimble, they would look a bit more realistic because the main purpose of these small frontal claws is to pick at food and shove it into its mouth. So if they're super big and super thick, then they wouldn't really do their jobs properly. You kind of need to be a bit more agile to pick up food and put it into your mouth. This is going to make the sockets a bit thinner to reflect that, a bit smaller in diameter. And then we'll go on to the claws. Speaking of which, I should actually add claws to the end of them. Right now they're just like hooks. Let's go put back on poly paint. Let's gonna make these just a tiny bit thinner. Seems like I have to pull back the sockets on some of them a bit too, because they're protruding a bit too much. Go solo. Scale these back a bit. Once again here, I want to add a curve here because Fibonacci sequence, that's why. No other reason. It's just how you make things look good. Holy moly, some of these are really warped, aren't they? Goes to show how often I've been working on the head area, which isn't often at all. Wonder. I should. Let's go unhide the legs and then I gotta do some thinking here. Trying to figure out what would be the best option for legs. I mean, that looks pretty good. Like the claws here, but I feel like maybe we should change the claws a bit to like little pinchers that go up and down. Also, I feel like these look kind of too copy and paste. Maybe I should make like 2 of them different. I'll make a few of them more unique. So they have like more functionality, more purpose. Hmm. 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 Okay, yeah, I'll probably do something. We'll see. We'll see what I do. We shall see. Wait, I don't want to do solo mode. I want to just hide the legs. Anything that says periopod, will hide. I feel like there's 2 sets of legs that I have here. Yeah, what's going on there? Okay, whichever one that actually fits in the socket wins, I guess. What? Which one's correct, though? I feel like the smaller one might be the right one. Maybe the bigger one. Yeah, I think these ones are too small, aren't they? They're super small. These ones are the wrong ones. I think she's... Where's the rest of them? I actually gotta figure out which one's the right ones now. Pretty sure those are the right ones, these ones here. Yeah, they look like they're in the right place. Okay, we'll go delete the ones here. These are the small ones. Let's go delete those. So there's less stuff to think about in the subtools panel. Okay. I kind of feel like maybe some of them should be longer too. They should be a bit longer and more agile. Like maybe these ones will be kind of short and close to the mouth, but these ones here maybe a little bit longer. But wait, it starts from back there. I can move that up a bit. That's sunken into the body. And these ones have been extremely neglected. Man, this is difficult. I just gotta figure out what looks good and what would function best for this animal. Maybe I should have the sockets here swivel out a bit. that. And then these ones are going to be the primary claws for the mouth. But these ones will also pick up food. They have to be a little bit longer. And then this will be kind of like the same thing as the second one. It will also be used for picking up food. And I don't know about these ones. Maybe I should just delete those. Maybe it seems like a bit too much. Too many legs. And also, this is kind of cramped down there now too. I might just delete those. I'm gonna try on the rest of the legs and see what's up. Okay, so these are kind of clipping into the front legs. Let's go move them up a bit. I can even see that. Okay. There we go. We can also take them out a bit more too. Up. So those will help shovel up food and stuff. These, same thing. Rotate them forward. And then we'll probably like bend them so they're kind of like chilling out like praying mantis claws. In here. And then these. I think we can just delete these. I think like 6 legs right in the front is good enough. Because right here, there isn't a whole lot of room, and also it needs room for the front legs to move. Yeah, we'll just delete those. Alright, we're good. We good. We gotta get rid of the socket down there, but before we do that, I wanna work on these legs a bit. I wanna position them so they actually look good. Rotate this. I wanna go for that praying mantis look. Just kind of bent a bit. Then we can rotate it. And of course, this tip here is completely warped now, but we'll fix that. Just pull it up gently and we'll sculpt it around a bit. So it is a mangled mess. I do want them curved. We'll kind of have something like that, and then we'll have another opposing claw right here, so it can actually pick things up. And we'll just nuke it with a smooth. It's honestly faster to just smooth it and then add the details later. I warped this thing so much. Let's go use inflate so the tip isn't like a needle point. Oh. Okay. Move it down a bit again. And then wait, actually we'll duplicate this, invert the mask, hide that, and then we'll just rotate this around so we can have an opposing claw. And instead of solo, we'll keep that on. So there's the opposing claw. Let's make it down. And we'll just use the transpose move. Oh god, it's getting a bit chaotic in here. Too many legs. Ah! Let's go hide the bigger legs here. Okay. We're good. We're good. Whoops. Don't want to move that. I want to move this. Move that out a bit. We'll close holes, polish. And then I'm going to center it with these. With that one. How is this going to animate? Just like go like that, right? Yeah. Yes. And let's merge it with this thing. And I kind of want to move it. I want to tilt it forward. Whoop. Better have like a mask on or something. It's gonna be really messy, but whatever. Oops. That's the wrong button. Happens a lot. And that's like a right angle instead of a very acute angle. Can't you like unhide everything in one click, like Shift I? Yeah, I can. I'm just being stupid. What's this creature being created for? This is a hobby thing. Yeah, it's a hobby thing, not for Xanova. Seems like I'm being quite critical. What's that? Ooh. I guess we can just delete this one, can't we? And we'll just duplicate the bottom one. Let's go do that. Save us a bit of time because this is kind of just like a base mesh that we can work off of. I kind of want these two to be a bit closer together. Maybe, since we deleted the bottom claws, we can rotate these down a bit more, I think. Yeah, there we go. Alright, looks good. And cracking my neck. Gotta crack them vertebrae. Hmm. Like these ones still need to be a bit lower. So these legs, these claws have more room to operate. Same with this one. Needs more space. We gotta keep in mind there are the front legs. Okay, so that looks good. Yeah, that looks a lot better than before, right? Like guys, it looks so much good. So much better. So much good. It looks much gooder. Herder. Oh shit, I just pressed. Oh my god, I gotta move that button. It wastes so much time having that button there. Fucking group loops next to the clear mask. Oh my god. Undo that. I really gotta do some spring cleaning and just move my UI around for the better. It's like if I was playing tank in World of Warcraft, and then I had charge next to, like, I don't know, drink potion or something. Wait, you don't even drink potions in World of Warcraft anymore. I don't even know what you do. You just like do like leech spells or something. But yeah, it's like that. It's like having your UI, your controls all borked. I'm just shifting the sockets around. Everything fits. Kind of like that there. Let's go smooth this out. Yeah, like that, and then I guess we'll just go back with it with smooth that out too. Might as well. A bunch of these weird stretch distortions. Alright, let's go back in here with some Damien Standard and then maybe hit it with some build up. I use some clay build up here. Yeah, some of these weird wrinkles, they're a bit too wrinkly. We'll turn this into like a carapace. Sort of armored plate. We need to dynamesh this ASAP. Is that 256? I'm pretty sure it's 512, isn't it? I almost always use 512 for dynamesh. Yeah, it looks like it was 512. Or maybe it was 256. Oh wait, I wanna... This part is a bit too thin. As you can see, when you dynamesh, when mesh is too thin, you'll get holes. And then I also don't want to have the mouth parts still here, so let's go separate that. Split hidden, and we'll use the inflate tool. Inflate this a bit. It's not terribly thin. And now we can dynamesh to our heart's desire. Maybe 256 would be better because 512 was a bit crazy. But we'll see. Country damage, yeah, 256. Yeah, we kind of want 512. We're at this stage where we can work with 512. We'll just hit it with 512. Do you ever use a tablet for sculpting? Yes, I use a tablet all the time. I use a tablet and also a pen and a mouse and soju for tonight. Okay, I really want to focus on this section here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just select this. Just so I'm more focused. There we go. And also so it runs a little bit faster. It just keeps chugging a little bit. I don't know why. I really gotta figure that out. Maybe I should restart my computer or install updates or something because I haven't done that in forever. That's probably why I haven't turned off my computer or restarted it. Probably a few months. Also, I don't have the latest Windows update, so that's fun. Okay, go get that. Anyway, I'm probably gonna shut up a bit and just get to work. Detail. I'm gonna switch out to soju for some tea as well. What the hell? Zulix is trolling again. Insider chat. Alright, got her tea. Yeah. Detailing time. Start from the base. Take it nice and slow. We want all the details to be pretty good because I don't think I'm gonna do any more proportioning. I know I say that a lot, but I think I'm not gonna do any more proportioning after this. We really gotta make sure all the details that we want are here. Something is up with the corner here, isn't it? I guess it's fine. I sort of feel like I want to stream a bit longer today. I don't know. Not feeling super tired. May do a longer stream. Ooh, that looks good. Devil is in the details. Ah, I love that detail there. I want to do some Damien standard right there. You segmented it out. I feel like we can even go to like a higher resolution. So I'm gonna stay on 512 Dynamesh for now. And we can maybe bump it up a little bit more for that ultra fine resolution. What are these plates next to the mouth? Be all very segmented. I'm noticing this in like a lot of arthropods. They have very highly complex segmented mouths. Almost looks like their entire face can move with like different plates. Super cool stuff. I'm just marking out the different segments for each plate. I really do need to bump this up to a higher resolution, just because, I mean, I've worked on this project for so long anyway, might as well, you know. It deserves a higher resolution. Oops. Sometimes ZBrush does that. If you move the mouse and you move the pen at the same time, it'll zip along as if the pen was teleporting. Can you state your rig specs in channel info? Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. They're not anything special. Like, I just have a Asus. I have a gaming laptop. It's like an Asus Strix Scar. It's a very edgy name. All of these high-tech hardwares have edgy names. Like, you can't find one without an edgy name. It's just how it goes. Like, all these names were were founded by maybe like a 12-year-old kid or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'll post like links and stuff. My channel info. The most important thing is probably that I have a GTX 1070, and also I have a Intuos 5, Intuos Pro 5, and that's about it. For my mouse, I use Logitech G403. Kind of wish I got something that didn't have like this tacky rubber stuff, because it melts over time and it gets really gross. I don't like it. Nasty. Back to clay buildup. We are going to work on the top half here, and then we'll go down on work on the bottom half. Well, they're aimed at 12-year-old kids, so. So basically all of this is on your laptop. Thought you were talking of a second monitor earlier. Yeah, I really should get a second monitor, shouldn't I? I'll go see if the electronics store is open tomorrow or something, but I don't know if it is because of COVID and everything. Only like essential businesses are open right now. I used to have a second monitor, but then it got lost in the move. I think I gave it to someone. It was like a really cheap monitor. I used it for Bitcoin farming back in the day. Just so I can have like something for something to look at on the Linux platform, I think. If you're using Linux. Hey, who let the cat in? We don't allow cats in here. Someone find the broom. Smack him on the bum a few times. Big monitor makes a big difference, even if it's shittier. But you know, all of the pro gamers, like the hardcore competitive PvP players, use small monitors so you can actually see everything on the screen. And that's kind of like what I am. Like, I might not be the next ninja, or like, I don't know, what other names are out there. That's the only one I know of. But anyway, I might not be him, but I'm pretty good. And that's thanks to my small monitor, small laptop monitor. You tried your old TV as a monitor, it's not as good. It has some ghosting, especially in games that matters. I'm imagining this CRT monitor, but obviously it's probably not that. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to hook it up to a computer. Well, actually you would be able to, but I don't know. Right, like a flat screen. What kind of TV monitor is it? Pro gamers use small monitors a long time ago. It's more for about proportions. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I really gotta get a second monitor so I can have like references. I don't have to keep alt tabbing, or I can just have a second monitor for like Twitch chat or something. I can go look at that, respond to you guys while I'm working instead of having to alt tab. Check in periodically. Yeah, it'd be awesome. I really gotta go check that out. If you can get a second monitor tomorrow. Ooh. That makes a lot of sense. Physically, you can see more pixels per enemy, right? I didn't think about that actually. I use a bigger brush. Bigger brush for bigger plates. This plate here looks a bit strange. I kind of want to do something with this plate. Also, it's a bit funky in there. That's the inflate brush. So there's an overhang. We'll get rid of that overhang or underhang. I don't know. Is it overhang or underhang? We tighten these gaps a bit. Oh, a bit too much. It's going to change the intensity. It solves, inflating these crevices solves two problems for me. Problem number, well, first thing it solves is that normal map issues. So if you're like doing some retopology over this, then it doesn't look out of place. Sometimes you get some weird stuff if you don't make your high poly mesh right. Second thing it solves is when you're doing retopology, there's a massive gap in there, and then there's like more internal inner workings to that crevice. Then the player isn't really going to see that, and also it's going to be just more work to unwrap, animate, texture. So I kind of just like fill them up a bit. I don't want, you want that one to exist, that this to be a bit bigger. But we're gonna leave that for later. I want to work on the top part. That's why I use inflate brush on the cracks. I'm going to go back and use trim dynamic on some of the sharper edges here, just so it's a little bit less lumpy and it looks more hardened. But that's after I get all the clay buildup done. Weird. You see there's a arc flowing through here. I lower that too. Again, Fibonacci sequence. Everywhere. Make this this plate bigger. You can probably fill in this gap a bit more too. Back to inflate brush, and we'll just fill it all in. We'll use move. I'm gonna try on topological because it'll help us move the ridge and not the geometry below. This plate is also kind of weird. Wow, I just missed out on a lot of chat. Trying to catch up. Simi plays terribly. I'm new to sculpting and I'm trying to decide on an app. Is ZBrush the best for digital sculpting? If you're wanting digital sculpting, yes, ZBrush is the best. If you want to learn like 3D, well, I guess you can also pick up ZBrush for that. But I would also try to learn polygonal sculpting too, or polygonal modeling, not sculpting. If you haven't learned that already, I don't know if you know polygonal modeling. What's your favorite ketchup? Isn't there only one kind of ketchup? Simi's plays terribly. I just started a course on it a few days ago. As a very green beginner in Adobe software, it's a little overwhelming. Not as intuitive as Affinity. Yeah. 3D modeling has a high difficulty curve, but it evens out. Tapers out pretty quickly if you keep at it. And hide all of that. All right. Now solo mode. Just want to see what it looks like now. Ooh, that looks pretty spooky. I like that. His face looks more muscular and like shelled, covered in shells. Right, let's hide the, kind of want to hide the coral for now, because I kind of have to work on the, if I can select the coral, oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, this thing is so high poly I can't select the coral, so I'm just gonna go to list all. And there we go. I want to unhide all of the legs and then see where we are. I feel like I'm getting a bit lost here visually. All the legs, looks like it. What's that? That's just the antenna. Alright. What do we have here? Okay, so these, what catches me visually is first set of feeder claws. That thing is so high poly. Maybe it's a bit too high poly. Where did the feeder claws go? Right there. So what catches me here is that they're like perfectly horizontal. I don't really want them to be perfectly horizontal. There we go. But I do want them a bit closer together, because that's kind of be like the natural pose for them. And they aren't going to move around all that much. Should be okay. I wonder, maybe I can flip them upside down? What if I did that? And then I have them upside down, and then I just like go like that. What would it look like if they're upside down? Ooh, that does look a bit more interesting, I think. Yeah, I like that look better. Or if the hooks are going up, it looks like you can gore people, even though that's not the intention. But it kind of looks like bull horns. I do like the look of that. Still have to adjust the joints, because I did work them a little bit using Transpose Master. Maybe they can be a bit bigger too, or longer. Let's try making them a little bit bigger. How about that? Ooh, that looks better. Yeah, I like that. I feel like they have to like slope up a bit more. So rotate those up. And this has to like come out of the, almost sort of coming out of the jawbone, but not really. Well, widen these open. Make these a bit wider open. Ah, I can't talk. Make them wider. That's what I was trying to say. And then move these up. Ah! Good try topological. So laggy with that on. With such a high res mesh. Maybe this is as many polys I can get. I'm worried about that. This piece is getting a bit slow. I think maybe I have to just make some subdivision levels actually. That's, yeah. Totally forgot that subdivision levels are a thing. That happens when you're working in Dynamesh so often. You have subdivision levels. Everything goes a lot smoother. Welcome to Zephyne's Ketchup, as you said. That you're being done with this thing already. Well, soybean poopy spreads. This thing takes a long time to make. Alright, that looks better. Move these. And oh wait, I have the wrong mesh. Oh my god, that looks freaky. There it is. I feel like it still needs to be moved up a little higher into that cavity right there. That's yeah, like maybe right there even. And then this has to follow. What we're gonna do is just shrink this down and then we'll go build a new socket in the right place. Oh, on. I think I need to use like light or something. Not behaving. It should. And we'll hurry up. Wait, let's go use inflate first. I think I also want to dynamesh it now. Right. Probably time for that. Let's see if that's the right place for the limbs, and it does look like it is the right place. Alright. Just how many sockets this mud crab already has? A lot. How would it look if claws pointed inwards towards the jaw? I'm guessing you're talking about the claws up here, right? I could do that. There you go. Point them in a little bit more. Maybe make them point downwards. Insert them into the socket. I also want them to, the tips of them point outwards just a bit. Give them that Diablo look. Diablo-esque. Diablo crab. Oh, I want inflate, we want move. Actually, I kind of wonder if that's a good place to even have a joint, because the head needs to be able to move side to side. What if I just... Maybe I should put it like farther that way. Hmm. Hmm. Conundrum. Truly a conundrum. We can actually move these joints farther up a bit. Maybe, can't we? I'm not a huge fan of these spikes here. They're like simple little nodules at first, but then after getting warp, they got longer and longer. They just look weird. There we go. That looks a bit better. Oh, I just realized what you meant by claws pointing inwards towards the mouth. You mean like that? That could look pretty cool. Hmm. Yeah, that actually looks kind of better, actually. I like the idea. Maybe we'll point them up a little bit, though, just like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Thanks for the tip. If that's pointing inwards, I also want the rest of the claws to kind of point inwards as well. The bottom ones are sort of already doing that, but we'll move them outwards a bit. No, I don't know if I like that. I feel like these ones should point down. These ones should also point a little bit farther down. We'll move that, rotate it. that looks good. And they probably need to be more curved too, but I want to keep working on the carapace. You just noticed something. These are kind of flat. These horns are kind of parallel to the front, and I do want them to slope a bit more to pull them back. Put Maddox's face on it. Well, I mean, I already put Maddox's face on it. Can't you see? Like, it's right there. Like, this is a self-portrait of Maddox in 3D. Alright, back to clay buildup. I wanna... Okay, so this section is good, this section is good. Where is it? Wait. I guess that's fine. Still, I wanna... I'm seeing stuff I can improve on already. It's really awkward. Here, let's fill that in. Mesh it quickly. I also fill this part in a bit more. Lower the Z intensity, it's a bit much. Part is a bit odd too. Fill that in. Many random holes. This part definitely needs some filling in. This part is like it needs so much work back here. I don't even know what this is. I'm gonna tag all these places with inflate brush. Okay, that should be enough to work with for now. Right when I say that, I see some more areas that need inflating. Yeah, after this, we should be good to go for detailing and dynameshing. Dynameshing, then detailing. Right. Dynamesh that. Doing some quick stretches. I've been sitting in position for almost an hour now. Ugh. Alright, I'm back. Should be done dynameshing, so we'll get onto the build up brush. And as I only want to do this top part, that's the part I'll be sticking up. Alright, so this section is good, this section is good. That part. And it needs work. Work. I don't know if we should use standard brush for some of this. I might switch over to standard brush for this section actually. I'll just keep looking for areas I can use clay built up on. Good place. this part here too. It's a bit too rough, a bit too thin. We'll just build that up. They build up. Now I use a different material so I can see surface detail bar better. Which I use, I guess this is fine for now. Something brighter, but kind of boring too. Let's gold again. Hmm. This might actually be pretty good because I do want to see where the low poly detail had been captured. I want to make sure all of that is gone. Let's turn off poly paint. And we'll just gonna use gold. I do like this. I don't know why. It's just nice to sculpt with gold. Nice matte cap. We need like inflate on the tip here. think I have to separate this plate in the mesh. I mean, Damien standard, not Dynamesh. Ugh. Also need to be separated out too. Maybe. Let's switch to a different mat cap. Actually, I think I want to use a bit too bright though. About silver foil. Hey, it looks like chocolate cake with coating. Wait, I want that line there. There's gonna be a line here, there should also be a line crease here. And that aligns with the eye. This is a very important crease. It helps guide the viewer's eye, because whenever you look at a creature, you look at its head, oftentimes the first, and when you look at the head, you look at their eyes. If you look at their eyes, you're looking at where the eyes lead, and that's one of the creases that lead towards the back here. And also, flutes. So that helps direct the viewer's attention, the rest of the details. All these autosaves, it's probably ZBrush's way of telling me that I should probably manually save. I just haven't done that yet. This plate here is very strange. Gotta do something with it. What I'm gonna do is just gonna fill it all up and then Dynamesh. Oh, mesh must be fully visible. Oh wait, I want to keep the polypaint. Undo and then colorize and then Dynamesh again. Hey Nyan Observer, welcome back to the stream. Zeth, can you work a bit more on the first set of claws? The joints look a bit too one-directional. Yeah, for sure. I sort of want to get the top part of the carapace done first, and then we'll see where we go from there. We can go work on the first set of claws for sure. I want to make sure the top portion of the body is it's all good. Anatomically speaking, all the plates should follow a natural pattern. So that's what I'm trying to achieve here. I think this actually should split here, shouldn't it? And that would go there. This can go there. Go here. So this row is good, second row is good, third row. I use some clay buildup just to indicate that this is this one piece. Alright, so that one is good. There should also be one piece here. Didn't make the line too severe. This is starting to look kind of weird, kind of funky. This one is also a bit odd. An oddball here. Okay, that's starting to look a lot better than before. So this is good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Middle row is good. How about the outer rows? This is all good. I do want the outer rows to be a bit more irregular. Yeah, that's all good. This part might need a bit of work. That. Yeah, it looks a lot better. This part up. Ooh, what's that? Is that like a hole or something? We should use inflate for that. There. Now we can use like build up. Okay. That looks pretty good. It actually all makes sense now. First set of claws you said? I'm really not sure which one you mean. Joints look too one directional. You mean these ones here? I'm guessing you mean these ones. Yeah, hardly worked on these at all. So this can go. I feel like this one should go up. Well, not. This one should go down, and then the next one should go up. So we'll do that. And then. Oops. Then we'll move this up. We have to move this one down again. Then copy this one up as well. Kind of give like a zigzag pattern. And we like that. Oh wait, I didn't smooth groups before moving. Or smooth masking. There. And then we'll go like that. Very good. I also need like I want to make them curved a bit more. towards the front. There we go. Looking good. Looking real good. Maybe I can even curve them out to the side too. Hey clickers, CZ. What is my job? I am a 3D modeler. I make characters, creatures, armor, and statues for bare metal. And sometimes weapons too. This isn't for Exanima though. This is just a practice project, personal project for self-betterment. You've kind of cut the tail end of the stream though. Probably gonna stop in a few minutes. I usually stream for 2 hours and this has been 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's getting late here. But yeah, if you do want to see more of these streams, I usually stream pretty frequently on weekdays. Sometimes I miss a day here and there if I'm not really feeling up to it, but I usually stream on weekdays, 12 a.m. GMT plus 8. And a small divot there. Okay, we'll work on this part. Well, yeah, we'll work on this part and then we're gonna call it a night because it's getting late. I'm gonna get kind of sleepy. Looks like a crab or something. Yeah, this is what it looks like with all the limbs. There you go. I'm gonna use a different material. How about let's go use toy plastic. Still needs a lot of work. Let's go maybe turn off colorize. What if I just use Comfier? Takes off all the textures. There we go. Textures are sort of holding it back at the moment. This whole back area needs a lot of work. I need to do the same thing as I did on the top half here. Okay, let's work on this part for a little bit more and then I have to go to sleep. Let's go back to a... What is fast shader? I have all these different matte caps that I don't really use. This looks weird. Dots? Ew, god. Oh god, triggering my trypophobia. Even though I don't really have it, this triggers me. Oh. Let's just use basic material too. That's the one I always use. It really works the best for this kind of creature. Blender or ZBrush? I use ZBrush. What do I prefer? Well, Blender is more like an all-in-one package, isn't it? It has like all the bases covered, but I don't use it. I don't know why. I just haven't really gotten into it. It's more like a, I don't know. Maybe I should use it. Who knows? But I'm pretty sure more people use ZBrush than Blender for sculpting. I've kind of neglected the shape of the chest because I've just been moving around the sockets this entire time. It's gotten kind of weird and lumpy. I really gotta fix that. Let's go use some clay buildup, and we'll get to work here. I kind of want to define what is carapace and what is not. I do that thing again that we always do. This is gonna be carapace right here. This douche will be carapace. This is where the mouth is. Then go down here. Get joint here. You want like a small crease that goes down the center. I don't know. This makes it look a bit more natural. I think you see this on a lot of invertebrates. Like a crease. I really gotta figure out why there is a crease there though. Maybe it's just how insects, invertebrates grow. Sometimes have a crease like this. This will be, this is gonna be a huge joint here, isn't it? It's gonna be massive. I have to remove some of the really neat details here, but I gotta, because this is how it should work anatomically. Remember, this is like where the claws come out of, so gotta really accommodate for that. Claws are massive. Can you model weapons in ZBrush? Yeah, you can model anything in ZBrush. Like the ultimate sculpting platform. Like everyone uses ZBrush, even movie makers. Like for that alien movie Prometheus, they use ZBrush for most of the 3D models. A lot of the newer movies use ZBrush. Pretty sure ZBrush has been in use since like the early 2000s. I know they used it in Skyrim, actually. They used ZBrush in Skyrim because I know Jonah Loeb said he was like one of the few 3D artists who started learning how to use ZBrush. That's one of the reasons why he was hired. I can remember that from one of his FAQ sessions. One of his Twitch streams. One or the other. And Skyrim is like, when did that come out? 2011, I think. And that means they must have been working on it like from 2005 onwards or something like that, maybe a bit earlier. Yeah, ZBrush has been in use for a really long time. Oh, fun. ZBrush is expensive though. Yeah, certainly is. But you know, people say Exanima is expensive too, so just that. You get what you pay for. In Exanima's case, you actually get more than what you pay for. Same with ZBrush, really. It's totally worth it to get ZBrush. Do you guys want to add workshop for Exanima or better modding support? Yeah. Just not right now. We don't really have time for that. We have to kind of finish the game first, and then we can add modding support. Yeah, that'd be totally cool. Having a modding community really really improves the lifespan of a game. Like, I know people are still playing Morrowind today because of the modding community. Alright. Well, guys, I'm probably gonna I'm gonna go sleep now. It was fun talking to everyone. Nah, paid mods are the next big thing. Oh god, I hope not. Paid mods sound fucking awful. Alright. See you guys. Have a good one.